Here are some of the most expensive foods, and just wait until you hear how much Salt Bae charges to add some gold to a steak. Number 10. Rolls-Royce of tacos. For a modest price of $25,000, you can get the world's most exclusive taco. You'll just need to go to Frida's restaurant in Gran Velas Los Cabos Resort on the Pacific coast of Mexico. With this taco, of course, there's gold involved. An infusion of gold is found on the corn tortillas. There's also the exquisite combination of Kobe beef, beluga caviar, civet coffee, black truffle brie cheese, langoustine, and dried morita chile pepper salsa. As if all of these ingredients weren't enough, even more gold is added to the taco as an embellishment. Let's keep in mind that the $25,000 is all for just one single taco. How many of these tacos do you guys think they've sold so far? Let us know what you think in this poll. And do us a favor and hit that like button. Number 9. Billion-dollar popcorn. $5 for a single kernel of popcorn. This is how much Chicago-based company Burco charges. They've made it their mission to provide an unforgettable experience for whoever buys their billion-dollar popcorn. And of course, it's covered in gold. But that's not just it. There's organic sugar, butter from some Vermont creamery, and Nielsen Massey bourbon vanilla. There's a very special salt that brings everything together, and it's produced only on the Danish island of Lezo. According to ancient mythology, the island of Lezo was a place where many gods would feast. That's why this salt is so special. The process to create it is known to be at least 1,000 years old, and supposedly, the salt doesn't taste like any other salt. The creator of Burco's popcorn had to make some calls to the Danish consulate, fly to Denmark, and have a meeting in an office that was behind a couple of bank vault-style doors. Number 8. Louis XIII Pizza. Renato Viola is one of Italy's best master pizza chefs in the world. This is why he charges 8,300 euros for the most expensive pizza in the world. He's a proud member of the Italian acrobatic pizza team. This team has won various awards and pizza-making competitions in Italy and all across Europe. So what's on the pizza? Let's just say there's a whole bunch of expensive ingredients. The dough is made with certified organic flour with natural yeast and paper-thin flakes of pink salt from Australia's Murray River. The salt is highly mineralized and flaky, and it provides the dough with a delicate flavor and texture. And the dough takes 72 hours to make for some reason. Then there's caviar, and not just one, but 3 different kinds of caviar. There's also lobster, prawns, and a special mantis shrimp. So far, this is a pizza for seafood lovers. Then, there's 7 different types of cheese, including organic buffalo mozzarella. Okay, then there are the drink pairings to go with the pizza. It's served with Remy Martin Louis XIII Cognac and Krug's Clos du Mesnil 1995, a fruity champagne. That's where all those euros will go. Is this pizza way too fancy or no? Let us know in the comments. Number 7. Bird's Nest Soup. Bird's Nest Soup is exactly what you think it is. A soup made out of a bird's nest. But here's where it gets interesting. Chinese culture swears by its special properties, which Chinese people think helps people stay younger. A diet that includes at least 10 grams of bird's nest soup a day is said to help increase the chances of keeping your energy up and youthful looks longer. No wonder people pay a fortune for this dish. A kilo of white nests can sell for up to $2,000, while a kilo of red nests can sell up to $10,000. This delicacy definitely comes with some controversy. The type of nest that's used for the soup is only produced by a very specific type of bird, the swiftlet that lives in Southeast Asia. Swiftlets are known to be an endangered species. With the rising trend of Chinese people consuming enormous amounts of soup made from their nests, the chances of swiftlets surviving decreases by the minute. Number 6. Chocolate pudding. $35,000 is what it costs for the world's most expensive chocolate pudding. But this dessert is much more than chocolate pudding covered in gold. It's the combination of some of the most expensive ingredients. Even a diamond was thrown in. Starting with a light biscuit Joconde at the bottom, this chocolate pudding stands along a layer of champagne jelly specially created for this concoction. The dark chocolate base is then embellished with some edible gold leaves and a diamond. This pudding can only be found at Lindith Howe Country House Hotel in England. The pudding was first bought by a 60-year-old man who wanted to splurge for his birthday. This pudding broke the record at the time for the most expensive dessert in the world. Number 5. Almas Beluga White Caviar. Caviar is known as the quintessential food for rich people, but there's a specific caviar that takes it to the next level. Known as the creator of the rarest beluga white caviar on the market, Iranian brand Almas has managed to create an air of mystery around the production of caviar. Almas's beluga white caviar currently holds the Guinness World Record for the most expensive caviar in the world. It's created using only eggs from a rare albino sturgeon more than 100 years old. As the sturgeon gets older, their eggs apparently become smoother and more aromatic with a spongier texture. 1 kilo of this caviar will run you around $25,000. But if you feel like just trying it out, 30 grams is around $330. Number 4. Yubari King Melon. The Yubari King Melon is gonna be tough to beat when it comes to expensive fruits. In 2016, a pair of these melons were auctioned for the crazy amount of over $27,000. This melon is as exclusive as it gets because it can only be produced in the region of Yubari in Japan. Yubari King Melon is known for its very sweet taste, which isn't very common for a melon. Not only is it considered a delicacy among food connoisseurs, but it's also seen as some of the highest bidding wars ever known for a fruit. The man who won the auction said that he felt the need to support the Yubari region farmers, who he thinks year after year provide some of the best fruits in the world. Although the price he paid isn't the price for these melons, their price range is still quite high. Normal ones still are quite expensive. They go for about $50 to $100 a piece. Number 3. Golden Opulence Sundae. $1,000 and a reservation 48 hours in advance is what it takes to try the Golden Opulence Sundae in New York City. This sundae is made at Serendipity 3, an extremely exclusive restaurant in New York's Upper East Side. The Golden Opulence Sundae is a mixture of Tahitian vanilla ice cream infused with a layer of Madagascan vanilla, topped with chunks of Venezuela's finest chocolate and Amadea Porcelina chocolate syrup. All of this is covered by, of course, a generous layer of 24-karat gold leaves. Number 2. Golden Steak. By this point, we feel that anything with gold is as gimmicky as it gets. This golden steak is coming from a guy whose entire business empire exploded because of a gimmick. Who would have thought Salt Bae sprinkling salt from his hands in a specific way would have made him a star? Salt Bae, or aka Nusret, recently started offering steaks plated in gold. Without the gold leaf, his tomahawk steaks already cost an expensive $275. With the gold, it's $1,000. In case you're wondering, no, edible gold isn't that expensive at all. 10 sheets of edible gold leaf is only $25 at Walmart, and that's not buying in bulk. But what's the point of having gold in food anyways? Gold doesn't have a flavor nor taste. It doesn't taste metallic because it doesn't dissolve in our mouth. And there's essentially no texture because edible gold is so thin. All gold gives us is presentation. So really, what do diners get when they order a golden steak? In reality, a golden steak just gets attention from people sitting close. Salt Bae may want to present the steaks with sparklers, like ordering an expensive and big bottle of champagne at a club to promote sales. But the one thing he definitely doesn't want to do is serve it completely randomly. That was Dwayne Miranda's experience when he visited Salt Bae's restaurant in Miami with his friends. They ordered a few steaks on their night out. The steaks arrived covered in gold, but they didn't think too much of it. Well, that was until a bill that was well over $5,000 arrived. Dwayne and his friends protested that they never ordered the gold steak, so the staff called the police. Long story short, they were forced to pay the bill. What would you do in that situation? Let us know in the comments. Number 1. Bluefin tuna. The Tuna King strikes again. This time it was for $3.1 million. In January of 2019, Kiyoshi Kimura set another record when he bought a 612-pound bluefin tuna at the Tsukiji Fish Market auctions. The Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo is known for providing some of the finest seafood in all of Japan, if not the world. They're also well known for their bidding process for fish where prices fly by the second. Kimura broke his own record, he said, in 2013 when he bought another bluefin tuna for the price of $1.7 million. These prices are established as a publicity stunt, and Mr. Kimura has been the highest bidder at the New Year's auction for 8 of the past 9 years. On a normal day, a similar-sized fish would sell for around $60,000. The record is all about status because it creates a lot of publicity for Kimura and his sushi empire. The famous bluefin tuna is found off the northeastern coast of Japan. The problem is overfishing, and it's made the bluefin tuna an endangered species. Here's what's next.